Okay, welcome everyone. We're going to get started here with some original poems. Welcome tonight. We'll give everybody a chance to finish getting their refreshments. This is part of really a whole project we've been working on called I Am a Story. And really this has been spearheaded by Gretchen, who has come up with lots of events that get to showcase and get people working on some writings of their own. So we will make sure and grab put some I'm a Story information in your hands before you leave tonight. Okay. All right. So we have about 3 participants this evening. So I will go ahead and get started with my own poem. I'm Gabby Beebe, Adult Services here at the library. So I'll get started with my own poem that Gretchen convinced me I had to write this evening. So I will go ahead and break the ice with mine, and then we'll see how everybody else is feeling. Okay, so Gretchen's prompt was if you were writing a poem to your future self. So this is future me. I can see an accepted version of myself waiting, a bundle of balancing contradictions. Treading forward softly but boldly, she has learned to grow relationships equally beneficial, mutually taxing. She has insulated herself with helpfulness and a fierce grip on peace. The world roaring in her mind's ear has been wrapped in the cotton of quiet convictions and belief. Profoundly heavy shoulders have been lightened by the realization that bad dreams come cheap and the epic monotony of daily love. What pieces of her already live in the present? All right. So next we will have Stella, who is going to be reading poems written by her friend, Mary Lee Hosain. Come on up, Stella.
Oh, gosh.
You're going to do great.
My interpretation of her are, I consider her poetry avant-garde. And this poem here is her latest poem. And she's written many poems through the years. She's a simple housewife, but she's a remarkable mind. She has a remarkable brain and a way with words. Anyhow, this particular poem is called Allergy, Allegro. Begins with rash on my wrist. I'm allergic to my watch. That's because I'm allergic to time. I live in externality. I'm an undying frolicking in spume of the cresting waves of the centuries. I pluck the blossoms of the stars and weave of them a garland for my hair. I hitch a ride on a passing phoenix. Its jeweled feathers flash fire and flame, dancing rainbows all around. I drain the flacon of eons, and drunk on redolent vintage of the ages, I toss away the empty vessel, which shatters into crystal shards on the jagged edges of the here and now. My wrist itches.
All right, thank you, Stella. Next, we will have Dan Crowley come up. You're not scared though, are you, Dan?
Thank you. So I've written one poem in my life, and it's a poem that has to do with advertising, and it's advertising me. Okay. I wrote it about 5 years ago when I first opened my life coaching business, and it explains the foundation for my philosophy on how we can all be better people. So let me tell you a story about a lad named Dan who at age 16 wanted to be treated like a man. So he dropped out of school like a gosh darn fool. He took a job on a dairy farm, what he thought was really cool. His job was to shovel up all the cow's muck, and when his wheelbarrow got full, he dumped it in a truck. When the truck got full, he drove it to a field. He dumped it on the crop to better increase the yield. Dan worked at the farm for 3 months long, and before he left this job, the crop had sung its song. The crop was alfalfa with purple flowers on the top, and it all came from a gigantic old cow flop. What just goes to show when muck happens to you, you can compost it and make it better do.
All right. Thank you, everyone. That concludes our planned portion of this event. Do you have I think Quigley has a poem, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Come here. All right. Okay, no, she doesn't.
I know. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
What's the number for children's services?